1,500 sheep jumped off a cliff in Turkey as if to commit suicide. 450 died, and the rest did not die because the ones who were dead became a cushion for them. Why? Because one sheep probably slipped or jumped off the cliff, and the rest of them thought they are supposed to follow suit. You would look at that incident and laugh at the ignorant sheep that they didn't know they're not supposed to follow blindly. But it happens in human beings too. One of the famous experiments by Solomon Asch, I'll keep a link in the description, states that this is what humans do too. In an experiment, about 6 people are sitting in the room. 5 of them are Confederates who know what's going on, and one of them is the one that they're doing the experiment on. They're shown 4 lines, and all these are supposed to say which is the longest line. And when they're shown the 4 lines, it is quite obvious that one of them is tallest among the 4. So let's say, to start the experiment, number 1 says 2, 2, 2, 2. Everybody says the same thing. And this repeats on for a few times. But after a little while, something strange happens. The obvious tallest line is not called out by the first person. Let's say the obvious tallest line is number 3, but he says number 4. And then the second one also says number 4, number 4, number 4. It comes to this person who is at the number 5. He starts looking at the fact that it actually isn't. But he goes along with the rest of the people because everybody else is saying the same thing. Am I blind? If everyone is saying this, there probably is something wrong with me. So he just conforms to them. This rule of conformity became very famous for us to question, do we just conform to everything that is going around? Firstly, I'm not saying you should doubt everything. A lot of old customs or traditions are there because of a good reason. We may not know it today, but it may be revealed to us later. As in Punjabi we say, "Buzurgan diyan gaalan dudh kyo diyan naala." What the ancestors or the elders have told us, even rebuked us, they may work in the time to come. We may come to know that what they had said made sense. We didn't understand it back then. But at the same time, we have the right to question. If it is something that is going on in the society, in a culture, which has been existent even for a long time, and even if it is followed by a lot of people, we have the right to question. If Guru Nanak Padshah, at the age of 10, did not question certain customs, beliefs, we wouldn't be here today, right? Beautifully put by Kabir Sahib, he says, "Kabir jeh marg pandit gaye pachhe pari bahir, ek avghat ghati ram ki teh chad rahe ho Kabir." He says, "O Kabir, jeh marg pandit gaye." The path that has been taken by religious scholars, so-called religious scholars who thought everything is right and they made certain rules or customs. Jai marg pandit gaye, pachhe pari bahir. Bahir means peed, means crowd, and the crowd follows them. He says, I look at that and I choose not to follow suit in everything. Ek avghat ghati ram ki. Avghat means very difficult paths to walk alone on a righteous path. If you think that what you can see, your intellect, your intelligence and wisdom says that this is the right path, then you walk alone. And perhaps someday people will understand and follow you too. But even if they don't, you have the strength to be able to walk alone. And this is the slogan given to us by Guru Gobind Singh Ji Padshah, who says, सवा लाख से एक लड़ाऊं. We thought it means we can fight, one person can fight 125,000. Maybe. But what I feel is this slogan means quality better than quantity. As compared to 125,000 in quantity, he says, I would rather choose one who has quality, who has wealth of qualities inside. That one person would be better than 125,000. It's not about the number that we are supposed to increase. We are supposed to increase the quality of life. And quality means we can question. When we feel that there is something which doesn't make sense, we should be able to question that. The name given to us is Singh. Means lions, tigers. We're not sheep. Sheep follow suit. One person does something wrong, right? Sheep don't question. They say, we are supposed to follow. And 1,500 sheep can jump off a cliff because they did not question. Are we one of them? If we are, then we need to question our thoughts too. Thank you so much for listening, Ji. Apologies for the mistakes. Guru Fateh, Sat Sri Akal, Salam, Namaste. Thank you so much. See you again.